Yeah, that's true. But I think you've got to look at some specific events that are happening in June, besides your birthday, of course.
Oh, thank you, Daryl. Well remembered.
But effectively, you've got FOMC meeting where the market is not really pricing in a rate hike right now. But recent comments from some FOMC members have kind of said potentially that a rate hike could be back on the table. Of course, it's data dependent. That caused a pickup in the dollar recently, in the recent days. And then obviously, you've got the Brexit vote on the 23rd of June. Right now, markets aren't really pricing in a rate hike by the Fed, nor are they pricing in a Brexit, or at least Britain leaving the Eurozone. So effectively, if the vote moves the other way, or if both decisions move the other way, we could potentially have some impact on the markets.
We've got time for pricing to change, though, don't we? I mean,
yes, we do.
It's not a huge amount of time, but we still do have a month.
Yep, exactly. And then plus, of course, if you look at it, risk assets have rallied significantly from the bottom in January and February. So I think it's a bit prudent potentially to take some money off the table, which is what we've done in our portfolios. We've actually reduced our equity exposures, increased a bit of cash for the upcoming weeks. Just in case, we get a bit of a correction, we could go back into the markets again.
So where have you taken money from?
Well, our Chinese positions have rallied quite significantly, notwithstanding your stronger PMI numbers have come out today. But effectively, we've taken some profit on some of those positions. Interestingly enough, some of the laggards are ones where we're seeing some opportunity right now. For example, Japan has been a huge laggard this year. Notwithstanding obviously what's happening with the Bank of Japan, but that's also now created some potentially interesting entry opportunities in some of the names there.
Yeah, that just makes me ask the question: is it not too early? I mean, we've got the yen strength, having a big impact on equities, and of course Japan is closed today, so something that we're not looking at specifically today. But Japan makes me a little bit nervous, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true. But you look at it where the yen has moved. It's moved from 115, 120 all the way down to 105. We see 100 as probably being the baseline where the BOJ will probably have to do something. So I think in terms of further yen appreciation, we are probably getting close to that level where you get some support. And in that regard, as I said, a number of the Japanese names that we like have sold off quite a bit, which suggests that, if you look at it from a valuation perspective, they're looking quite appealing right now.